Hello everyone, my name is Ron Wang, and my roommate is Ziqi Wang and Wenhao Ma. We will talk about the capital market research. First, I will talk about the abstract. The researching to apply the positive accounting theory to conduct capital market research to analyze the market reaction of accounting information announcement relative to its value relevance. The proposal includes 6 parts: introduction, literature review, theory, methodology, application, and limitation conclusion. The data is randomly selected using 20 U.S. S&P 500 listed company daily closing stock price from the 1st January 2018 to December 31st, 2021, and their quarterly earnings. The research is applied by gauge regression model assisting with cross-sectional data regressions to test the statistical significance of the relationship between the rate of return and the independent variables of any per shares, the quality ratio, leveraging and growth rate of net profit, as well as the market volatility during the report dates. Although there are some limitations, there is also request to study to provide the direction of future financial data analysis.
Okay, let's do an introduction. The capital market are the places where all kinds of things such as financial situations and treated with a physical entity. Capital market research in accounting is studied as a category of accounting theory using empirical evidence to explain the phenomena on the number of the topics included the market efficient hierarchy, fundamental analysis, and market response to information release and value attributes. Financial information is quantitative data to measure the corporate performance and is an important public resource for analysis to explore forecast and valuations. The stock price is the most obvious price of the data that is easily available in the market and quality the value of the company. Therefore, it is empirical accounting theory to study whether the stock price reaction after accounting information is realistic can reflect corporate value and be predicted by the analysis. The research objective is to analyze the reaction and the correction of the market prices and to determine the intrinsic value associated with the published financial information. Okay, let's do the next part. Okay, the first asset that in additional profit data accounting information provides the investor with timely information. In addition, empirical evidence is inconsistent with the CAPM models and market efficient, but there is a systematic risk for the common stock. Okay, the first one, they express the information asymmetry. The agency problem distinguishes the credibility of the relevance of the published financial information, earning book value, and monetary financial disclosure are related value. Okay, the third one reports that the relevance and credibility of the financial disclosure were affected by the quality and the level of the understanding of the financial disclosure and the timing of the book value. Earnings are related only to annual closing price, not announcements within the 3 months. The fourth one is study the learning response, the confidence, the interaction between the unexpected earning and ERC, the correlation between the earning and return, and the impact of the unexpected earning revised after the earning announcement through the regression analysis of the public data. Okay, the last one believes that there is a positive correlation between the equity market value and published earning, but there is a negative correlation between the equity market value and equity book value and net assets.
The next part is the theories. About the positive accounting theory, it is to understand the accounting phenomenon by empirical observations and apply the results to predict future events. The capital market research in the positive accounting theory mainly accounts for two streams, both of which are based on the EMH, including the impact of the population accounting information on the stock returns and the changes in accounting policy on the stock market. They're similar. And the accounting information published influenced the stock market by the several mechanisms, including the directions, magnitude, information asymmetry, and the company size, in the volatility and the earning response coefficients. There are very important mechanisms in this influence. And the next one, the methodological capital market research, including the time series and the earning forecast and the fundamental analysis. Considering the feature of the earning, the random walk with the drift present in the property of annual earning, mean revision is aroused from the competition's product life cycle and economic conditions. The cross-sectional model of the CAMP cannot capture the firm's specific characteristics, and the auto-regressive model, such as the ARIMA and the GARCH models, could be used for the analyzing purpose. However, considering the frequency of financial data releasing, the quarterly is the most frequent period for publishing companies, and the less information of private or family-owned firms. The time series data analysis is challenging to conduct, which is referenced the theory in 2001. To achieve unbiased and the consistent static results, the element to select as the component to execute the rejections should be cautious about the endogenous variables and the fixed effect issues. Increasing the bias in the long-term horizons when running a business, considering the ongoing concerns, and the time series data analysis is a primary method to quantify the market price and predict fluctuations of the fair value. For the fundamental analysis, for the earning quality and the firm's value estimations, the fundamental analysis is adopted, especially for finding the instructive value. First is the earning capitalization discount model, including dividend discounts and the residual income discount model, which is two functions. They are very complex function to find and the last one is the ratio analysis, which is the price to earning. Called the PE ratio is an indicator for the market capitalizations and the pricing level judgment, which could be used to discover the mispriced firms from both horizontal and vertical perspective.
This part is methodology. First is data sample. Randomly select 20 US S&P 500 listed companies in different industries of daily closing stock price from the 1st January 2018 to the 31st of December 2019, as well as the company's quarterly earnings per share, EPS, leverage, LE, liquidity ratio, LR, and the growth rate of net profit, GR. to examine the profitability, solvency, capital scale, and the development of a firm from an earning assumption. Second is hypothesis, to test the value of relevant financial information to the stock market's reaction. There's two hypotheses. H1, when earning announcement, the rate of return quarterly with the transaction value. H2, when earning announcement, the variance in the rate of return courses with the percentage of financial rules diverging from the expected. Then it's modeling. The researchers applied two models to test the relevance of financial information published on the stock market volatility. One, GERCH 1 is used to test the volatility of the stock, identify the volatility cluster in a specific period to find the impact of a special event in the volatility of the stock. 2. The cross-section regression model to test the informative financial data relative to the value relevance with the market price. The statistics regression model is used to test the statistical significance. The Jog-Barrett-GB test could be used for the residual clustering. The two-step use the log-likelihood ratio test, which follows the distribution with QK1 degree of freedom to test the significance of the statistic. Q is the number of the sample size. The Akaka information criterion is applied to quantify the validation of the model.
Let's do the fifth part. The external use of the financial information often use the published data to analyze and evaluate the company to make decisions. However, market reaction to the release could distort analysis forecasters. The degree of the correction in their analysis depends on the corporate amounts, as well as the speculator information asymmetry and closure, and the institution market failures. The study has some limitation for the collection of the corporate profit simple is inefficient. Second, this study ignores the internet rate effective in the long-term operation of the enterprise. Third, the actual accounting price in radical management is difficult to identify in earning. Okay, I do the summary. The above is the empirical method to study the market reaction of the financial information announcement. That is the correlation between its value and the market price. Well, there are the limitations in data collection and basis. It is also critical to conduct research to find the interest value of the mispriced companies in the market and to improve more reference for scale analysis. Thank you.